there YouTube, Big G back again with another video, and this time some Retrobrighting. Now from my previous video you would have seen I got this lovely graphics tablet, and I'd really love to get this back to its original color. You can see it's been really badly affected by the sun or wherever it was left for years and years and years, and I'd like to get it back to its original color. I mean, you can see there that original Spectra video creamy color compared to this horrible yellowing on this side here of the plastic. So first step, take it apart. Then I'm going to treat this with some Retrobrighting concoction. Okay, so I've removed the cover. I'm only going to Retrobright the cover. Just going to make it so much easier. And there you can see the internals, in case anybody ever wondered what was inside one of these graphics tablets. Very, very simple. Okay, so I've switched it on. Completely enclosed in tinfoil. One UV light. There seems to be a shortage of UV lights I just can't get. I was hoping to get UV strips, LED strips. I'll still get those when they become available, and that'll make it even stronger. Let's see how the Retrobrighting process is going. You can see I've got my box going with the UV light. It's been in here a couple of days, and that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad at all. It is almost back to its original color. Okay, so how did the Retrobrighting go? Well, it was a learning experience, as these things are always are. And I think it actually came out really, really nice. There's still a little bit of yellowing over here. I think I just need to do it a little bit longer, which I will do. I'll take it apart and I'll put it back in to my Retrobrighting box. But otherwise, it really looks good. And if you compare it to my original Spectra video there on the left, it's actually... and I think I'm going to do that as well. It's actually looking very, very close to back to original. Now, some of the learnings, at first I started with the hydrogen peroxide, just the normal liquid, and I really battled with that because it was difficult to get it to stick, and I couldn't remember really what my original formula was. So I ended up using this, and it was a slower process. Let me just put it over here. I think this is what the hairdressers use. So it's a 40 volume cream peroxide. So when you paint it on to the plastic, it actually just sticks. So I just painted this stuff on and stuck it under the UV light and left it there for a couple of days. And that actually worked really nicely. But it's not as strong as my previous formulas that I've used before. But I just couldn't get hold of the chemicals that I've used before. Either they're not available, or I can't really remember the mixtures that I had. So putting it out in the sun just wasn't working, and it is winter here in Africa at the moment, so our sun is not as strong as what it normally is. But otherwise, I'm really chuffed with the result of the Retrobrighting. It's almost back to its original form, looking really good, and it's time to test it. You can see there I've got the original software as well, which I can now load up. And once again, thanks to Aki for sending me the stuff all the way from Zambia. And yeah, that's great to get this in my collection, and always wanted to use one of these tablets, but I must warn you, I am not an artist, so don't expect any sort of fancy drawings in that. Let's just see that it works. Okay guys, well that's it for my Retrobrighting video. Remember, keep it retro. Cheers.